Hey everybody, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, what's going on? Apparently people are storming the Capitol building, and the lawmakers are going to flee. They just had one on the phone, and they were trying to talk to him, saying that they were putting their gas masks on, and then all of a sudden you could hear shouting and screaming in the background, and then they had to cut out and leave. They're evacuating. What is going on, man? Now, I mean, this is where there's a line here. Storm it now. It's so hard. There's a gray area to this. Do you do you support this? Do you not support this? What does this mean? Because when Abraham Lincoln suspended the Constitution and threw people in jail unconstitutionally for years, and the Civil War happened in the 1860s, people revered him as a hero. People revered Abraham Lincoln for doing unconstitutional things to save the country. Are people doing that here? Some people will say that, some people won't. Some people will say this is treason, this is sedition, and all these people will get arrested, thrown in jail for 50 years. Some maybe get shot. I don't know what's going to happen. I've seen videos of people fist fighting cops in the rotunda, where it's all nice and where they speak from their little like podiums and stuff. Well, not like inside the actual chamber, but outside in the hall where they're doing that there. This is getting crazy. The lawmakers are evacuating it right now, so they can't do anything. They're suspending the process. So are the people having their say? Because I mean, you can understand if you haven't been spoon-fed just one side of the argument, if you actually take 5 minutes and listen to the legitimate arguments from one side, you can see how people feel aggrieved, how people feel angry. Some people you could say yes, it's misleading. It could be false rhetoric. It could be misleading. You could say how yes, there's something legitimate. You can actually watch physical videos of people counting ballots dozens of times, people bringing out ballots out of nowhere, out of nowhere, just votes come out of nowhere. How do you explain it? They don't let us explain it. They don't give us a time of day. The courts deny it. So you can see how pent up reaction now. But like I said, is this right? I don't know. It's only who wins. Whoever, is this right or is this wrong? It only determines on who wins the day. And people right now are in there fist fighting the police. But I've seen video of the police there getting the riot gear on. They're going to come in there. They're going to really crack down. And that's where the rubber meets the road. If these people can withstand and stop the process from happening, then does that mean that's right? Or is that wrong? We are in territory that we haven't been for a long time. Very, very long time. So let me know in the comments section what your opinion is. Let me know what you think. Should people keep pressing? Should people keep going in? Should people chase down these lawmakers and hold them accountable? What does that mean? What's legitimate? Is this legitimate? How do you know? It's when the dust settles, it's whoever is still standing on the battlefield. This is technically, people are fighting in the Capitol. So yeah, that's a battlefield. People have been pepper spraying, the cops have been pepper spraying, and then people have been doing it back. I've seen cops leaving like injured, like hobbling away because look, they've stormed inside. They've been able to push the police back. Now, is there going to be a response? Who knows? What is going on? This is madness at the moment. This is madness at the moment. Protesters attempting to break down door of the House chamber as lawmakers are evacuated. Wow. See, remember when the left were trying to tear down the Supreme Court doors when Kavanaugh was put in? Same thing, but you could see them wailing and whining. That was a lot of show. I'll give these people a lot more credit that say that they've got, the cojones to try to do it. Somebody there is going to try it. Somebody there is going to get shot. You don't disagree with me about that. Somebody's going to get shot. Somebody's going to get hurt by this, and it's going to be crazy. I'm going to check the Twitter right quick, okay? Let's check this here. This is wow. Good Lord. Here. There's a lot coming across on Twitter, and I know we have to be careful about it because, but so far the things that we've heard have turned out to be verified later on. But there's clearly pressure on the actual chamber. Guys, now if you just joined me, people are storming the Capitol building. Lawmakers are evacuating. The process to certify the election is suspended at this time. What is going on? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Whoever's watching, tell me what you think, because this comes down. Whatever is happening right now comes down to whoever is deemed victorious. I'm watching it. I'm like watching it on Fox right now. So I mean, it's gonna be like it's on the TV over there. But yeah. So yeah, this is in, like very, very out there. People are, dude, just turn on the news. People are climbing the walls and busting it. I've seen videos of them fist fighting cops inside on Twitter. Like this, it's out of this world what's going on right now. And this is going to end up where somebody's going to take it too far. Somebody's going to get hurt or killed. And I mean, I don't know what's going to happen after that. And it is such a symbol of all that we stand for. And I do hope that anybody inside takes care to not destroy anything. I know, like, I haven't seen, they just said, are people destroying things? I don't know. I haven't heard people destroying anything. But people are attacking police in the buildings. So, I mean, this is just crazy, man. I have to check the Twitter again and see if there's any new videos, because this is just madness. Are now under lockdown. Yeah, they're all under. Oh, look at my hair. Fuck. Look, under lockdown. This is just mad. Send the social workers. Oh my Lord. No. This is. Yeah, here, look. This is inside the rotunda. This is breaking off. This is. I'm trying to think ahead a little bit as to how does this end. Well, Jeez Louise, man. God, they're destroying the locks and getting inside. Jeez.
Without the gentleman's time is expired. Without objection, the House is going to go back into recess.
Jesus Christ. Guys, what is going on here? I guess I'll try to stay on this for a while, but This is crazy stuff. Wow, dude, they're breaking the door, like the glass in the doorways to get in. Good. No, I mean, good God. Not good. Good God. This is just, holy jeez. Guys, so if you're watching, protesters have stormed the Capitol building and lawmakers are evacuating. This is a thing right now. I mean, I'm not saying that this is a revolution. I'm not saying that this is going to win. This is good. These people are, these people are going to get their asses kicked. This is going to be bad. These people are going to get, unless they like try to hold like the Capitol building as a oh shit. But no, I mean, this is going to be bad. If they try to occupy the Capitol building, this will be bad. People are gonna die. People are gonna die. That's not good. This is not what I eventually like. This is, like I said, this is so great. I don't want this to happen, but people have been ignored. The arguments have been ignored. Like when they say, "Ooh, like 60 some odd cases have been dismissed." No, the actual Trump cases, not like random people's cases. Because yeah, why would you do? It's like there's some fervor. There's some cult Trumpist people on that side. Look, that's fomenting some of what's happening here. I guarantee you. There's also some like false flagging going on too. This is getting out of control. Let's listen to what Alex Jones has to say for a second. Oh, Alex Jones. See if we can get him in here. Alex Jones. No one here is being violent, bro, dude. No. People are being violent.
That's hypocrisy if I've ever seen it. Here we're seeing actually video of this armed standoff.
Armed standoffs now. Uh-oh. Not good. We got armed standoffs going on.
As chamber members are piling furniture in front of the doors.
They're piling furniture in front of the doors. So we got an armed standoff going inside. They're piling up armor, chairs and stuff in front of the doors to stop it. What is happening? Like I said, tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Do you support this? Are you against this? Is this right? Is this wrong? Is this protecting the Constitution? Is this violating the Constitution? Is that determined by who's the victor here? Let me know what you think. But this is crazy. But yeah, I was checking out what Alex Jones is saying. This is crazy. This is getting out there.
I thought they were wimps. I thought it was something that was made up. Well, then I moved to Austin, Texas, which is one of the worst places in the United States.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna shut down Alex because I don't want to get yeeted off of here. So let me shut down Alex because I don't like to listen to the shit ton of commercials. Because come on. But yeah, I was like, that's a little bit like, I wonder what the Young Turks are talking about. I need to pop into them too later on and see what's going on. But Jesus Christ, like I said, what do you guys think? Let me know. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? Is this defending the Constitution? Is this protecting the Constitution? Is this violating the Constitution? Is that determined by who gets the final say? Let me know in the comments, please. I'd like to have a conversation. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do with this. This is, I mean, like I'm going to say, like a lot of, oh, you can't, what a cliche. This is a bad look. This is a bad look, unless this is a victorious thing. Me, I am not confident. I believe there's going to be a swift response, and these people are going to be chased out of the Capitol in droves. You're going to see in a couple hours people just rushing out of the Capitol, getting pepper sprayed, getting beaten by batons. It's going to be bad. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion, that this will still amount to nothing, but this is still crazy what's happening. People are storming the Capitol. They've suspended the chambers. These lawmakers are evacuating. So at least for temporarily, these people have won right now, but there's going to be a swift response. And I can see people getting hurt. I can see people getting killed. And in the end, that's who's got the fortitude? I mean, what's going on? Tell me what do you guys think? Let me know. Leave a comment. Like, this is a live stream, so it's live chat. Leave a comment. I can see it. I can respond to you. But what is going on? Is this good? Is this bad? Is this right? Is this wrong? Is this proper? Is this sedition? Is this treason? What is this? It depends on what happens. And I know I'm repeating myself, but that's pretty much the most important thing about this. Look at these people. They've put a giant American flag draped across the side of the Capitol building. These people, these people believe that they are defending democracy by doing this. Now, are they right? Are they wrong? There is an argument to be said. There's an argument to be had there. Who has the conviction? Who lacks conviction? See, now lefties, in my opinion, are wrong on a whole lot of topics. Socially, culturally, economically, they're wrong. That's why socialism sucks. But they have the fortitude and will to keep going. They don't lack conviction. People on the right, they lack conviction. See, people on the right put their principles up on a pedestal, and they say, well, I can't violate those. Well, I mean, the left or anybody else, they don't have either the same set of principles or they don't have any to violate, so they just do what they want. Or since you're like, well, how dare they violate our principles? I don't understand how they can be this angry. It's because they don't validate or look and see your opinions or your principles as valid, so they ignore you, and they do that. But and so, I mean, I'm not trying to advocate for this. I'm just saying this is happening. What can we do? Let me take a look at Twitter again. Wow, this is... I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting some, like, rowdy stuff. But I have no idea. I did not expect people to get inside in the inner places and start going toe-to-toe with the cops. Is there any way 2 hours, 3 hours away from sunset to get control of what's happening here and to make sure that everyone gets out? Well, look, I have a great confidence in the Capitol Police, some of the bravest men and women in America. I'm checking on the videos again. Good God. Trump showers breaking in the U.S. Capitol. Filling and destroying the police line. Oh. Yeah, look. Look at them. Just pouring into the building. Good Lord, man. Jeez. Hey, look, these are the people climbing the side of the walls and stuff or whatever. Jeez. Look at this. Look. Dude. What do you think? Talk to me. Hit me up in the comment section. Armed standoff at the door of House Chamber. Armed standoff. People have weapons. This is escalating. People are going to die. This is not good. Lord, oh my God. I need to send some texts. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. Armed standoff in the House chamber, man. God. Jesus Christ. Dudes, what is this? I expected, like... I'm not trying to be like, oh, civil war, but what is this? Is this the start of something? Is this the end of something? Is this culminating and ending today? Is this going to take a week? Is this... Sorry about that, but a little itchy, a little dry. But what is going on? Let me take another. I'll be right back. Be right back.
Have you seen that? Have you heard that?
What in the hell?
I cannot thank the Catholic Church enough for the job that they are having to do right now. These are people inside the U.S. Capitol. There are things that are happening and the Catholic Church say right now that we can accept it. We can have things of opinion.
Oh my Lord!
Do not do that right now. People are being hurt. People are being hurt. They've been shot. They've been fired. This is unacceptable. You can confirm that shots have been fired inside the Capitol or outside. Well, I'm with Capitol Police. I heard on the radio shots fired. How long ago was that? 10, 15 years ago. Okay. Did they say how many? No, they probably won't ever get more. Okay, all right. So that's the only report that you've heard, to be clear, correct? Yes, correct. Yeah. Do you know if the shots came from someone that came along from Capitol Police? I don't know anything. I just heard on the radio. But I watched what was happening inside the building. People have to be locked down. Members have to be locked down. This is what people have. This is the house where people come in and watch it. In normal time, in normal America, people would be in the gallery watching the debate inside and how to vote to accept what happened in the end. That's not what's happening today. This is un-American what is going on, and it has to stop. I understand the point you're making there. Security should have been better when you're receiving 10,000 people from all over the country. I watched barriers up there, and I watched barriers in bed. I watched people breaking windows. I watched people running into a building. Not the direction that we should go. Listen, I know people, Capitol Police, pointing in all different directions, trying to help individuals to protect safety. We've got people who are listeners, who are young.
All right, so we're back, and yes, I have a beer because this is just nuts. I mean, when was the last time you watched a possible revolution happen? And I'm not trying to be lighthearted. I'm not trying to be serious. I'm just saying, look what's happening. People are inside the Capitol building. They're fighting cops. There's an armed standoff at the House chamber door. As in, on one side, there are Capitol police officers with weapons, firearms. And on the other side of the door, there are protesters, and at this point I'm going to say rioters slash revolutionaries on the other side of the door with weapons at work. One sec, I gotta talk. Oh, sorry about that. See, I hate people say, "Oh, it's disgusting." Man, I never dry. It's dry. Sorry, this is insane. What is going on? Like I said, let me know what you think. Just doing. I don't know if it's subsiding. This is still escalating. So they say they feel very safe being in there. So it seems like they have the rioters, the revolutionaries, the protesters, the whatever you want to call them, at bay. All right. If you're just joining us again, there is rioters, revolutionaries, protesters, Trump supporters, conservatives, whatever you want to call them, storming the Capitol, fighting with police, armed standoff at the House chamber door. Yeah. So what's going on? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Is this revolution? Will this fail? My opinion is these people are going to get chased out of there and beaten up all to hell in a couple hours. And this is just going to be bad. This is going to be bad, bad, bad. People are going to get axed left, right, and center. People are going to get banned left, right, and center. This is justification for the left to crack down on radical extremism and white supremacy. So anyway, yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. What's happening? Let me know your thoughts. Please let me know. So we are going to stay live for a while, so we can see what happens. But I am not happy with what's going on. I'm not happy with what's going on. This is look, the cops are starting to ramp up outside. They're ringing in their vehicles. They got their tactical units with their SWAT gear. Those guys got automatic weapons. Okay? They have automatic weapons, so people have to stand down, or the other option. Like I said, I'm not saying this is right. I'm not saying this is wrong. But it's what comes of this is whoever is on top gets to write the history. Like I said at the start of the stream, Abraham Lincoln suppressed the U.S. Constitution during the Civil War. He threw people in jail unconstitutionally without charge, and he's seen as a hero for saving the country. So could this same act be seen in that same light? It all depends on who wins. And I am not convinced that these people who stormed in here are going to win. I think this is LARP to the nth degree, and these people are going to learn the hard way. And it sucks. But I think in a couple hours, the police are going to regroup, and they're going to storm in there, and they're going to kick the shit out of all these people. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be bad. There's already been some blood. So it's going to be bad. Yikes.
The president came out about 11:45, spoke for about an hour and a half, and he was fired up. And his supporters there had flown in last night from all over the country to gather there as he is expecting them to come to Washington, D.C. After that, we went to the floor of the Senate, floor of the House, and we listened to Mitch McConnell make a case. We listened to Ted Cruz make a case.
But yeah, like I said, tell me what you think. What is your opinion on what's going on here? Is this right? Is this wrong? Is this revolution? Is this LARPing? What is this? Because this is crazy.
January 6th, 2021. Screenwriters, a moment we watched about an hour ago.
I mean, this is going to be in history. This day is going down in history.
Well, I want to be very clear about this. This is the most significant breach of American government institution since the Battle of Bladensburg, August 24th, 1840.
This is insane.
Burned the Capitol and also burned the White House. We have never had.
This is insane. So they just said this is the worst breach of a federal building since the Civil War. So what is this? What is this? Can you call this the opening of the Civil War? Look at these people. Look, I don't understand this. There's one side, people are just crowding everywhere. And then in the other screen, they're literally following the velvet ropes through the rotunda in the Capitol spire. What the fuck is going on here? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Now, I don't know if this is going to get suppressed by YouTube. I don't know what's going on. But this is crazy. I need to...
You have to conclude this process within 5 days. You basically have until the 11th of January. So it's possible that they could, if they believe that the U.S. Capitol is unsafe, to continue with this process. Nowhere does it say in the Constitution or in the House of Senate.
This is...
I remember when we had the earthquake in Washington, D.C. in 2011.
Wow.
The Senate was scheduled to have a brief session, and they met down the street at the post office. You know, but the scenes today of American democracy, of officials from the Sergeant at Arms office with guns drawn inside the House chamber. I mean, we haven't had an incident with firearms in the House chamber since you had Puerto Rican nationalists shoot several members of Congress in 1954. I mean, this is remarkable that this is unfolding today. And the question is, how do you know if that could have? Yeah. You're right. You're right on that. 2 more hours of daylight. So thank you. Stand by, Chad. We're just so viewers.
Okay, if you've joined in, people, guns drawn on the House floor. Look at this. Okay, I gotta get this.
That happened a short time ago, and this just came out a moment ago. The president sent another tweet. This is Kevin McCarthy predicting.
No, get this shit out of here.
Everyone at the U.S. Capitol remain peaceful, no violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order.
Oh my God.
The law and our great men and
Holy shit. They're gonna show those pictures. They're gonna show those pictures again, guys. I'll get them.
To see whether or not there are more messages, and we shall see whether or not we see the president on camera, as Kevin McCarthy alluded to perhaps a moment ago. To our reporters in a moment here, Martha McCallum is with me, Juan Williams.
This is crazy.
Andy McCarthy. Let's just take it around the horn and try and digest what we're watching and try and understand at what point the Capitol is relieved of the pressure that it's now facing. Martha, you first. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Bill. We are witnessing something that is just beyond our comprehension as Americans. There's one of the men on the street that.
I wonder what the crazy people at CNN are saying.
A place where you can break windows. So I'm with one of the reporters right now, and we've been Congressman Gallego's office.
This is nuts. I need it. Yeah, look.
Who are trying to get in. There are also images
Look at this.
of the person who has been shot. We heard the reports of shots fired. We're waiting for more details on that.
Holy shit, someone's been shot.
Heard as well that someone has been shot. And
So, okay.
try to work on
So,
but this is a
All right, so updates. Someone's been shot in the Capitol building, and I have the pictures of what's happening here. Look, look, look. This is the scene at the Capitol. Come on, focus. Focus. Come on. Shit. Look. You can see these guys. Ah, damn, it's not focusing, but these guys have got their guns drawn at the doors. Look, look at this one here. Look at that. There's somebody's face right through the door. I know it's kind of fuzzy. You can't really see it. But, yeah, I mean, this is just... Oh, wait, there, look. Look at that. Holy Lord. These people are looking in and they got their guns drawn right at it. Oh, yeah, shoot, now it's, like, not focusing again. There we go. But, guys, this is crazy. Guns drawn on the floor. Somebody's been shot. Are these people going to now run away? Are these people going to be more emboldened? What's happening? This is crazy. Guys, someone's been shot. Update. Someone's been shot. Their guns drawn. The pictures are insane. These pictures are just absolutely crazy. This is bad. This is bad. Now, is this right? Is this wrong? Who knows? Because you don't know what's happening. Is this revolution? Is this a LARP? Is somebody dying over a LARP? Are people dying in the revolution? What's going on? Tell me what you think. This is nuts. Crazy. Guys, if you're watching, Capitol building has been stormed by protesters, revolutionaries, LARPers, whatever you want to call them. But they've stormed the Capitol building. Guns have been drawn. Somebody has reportedly been shot, and the lawmakers are fleeing. This is crazy. This is... I knew that there was going to be, probably some rioting with the police, but not actually, or maybe even attempting to get in, but actually getting in, fighting with the police. What? I mean, this is... Are people calming down? Are people not calming down? What's going on? Gunfire inside of the Capitol building. Nobody's listening to Trump because he's like, please respect the officers. I'm just like, nobody's, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, nobody's respecting them, especially with all this lockdown crap. No, they're not respecting they're not listening to this. They're not listening to this. They're not listening to Donald Trump. Sorry, but that's not. I think they slipped away from you that time. So what's happening? This is, and the sun sets in an hour and a half. Are you going to be able to get all these? Because that's a couple thousand people inside the not just like a couple hundred. That's a couple thousand people inside the Capitol there. Are you going to get those people out by now, or are they going to? This is unbelievable, man.
Rand Paul was a good example. He and his wife had been followed for blocks and they were pushing and shoving. It was an ugly scene. And that's why I point out when night falls here in Washington, that is a time that could be quite serious. A couple updates right now. Chad Pergram reporting that Capitol Police are trying to regain control of the building.
So, yeah. Tell me what you think about what's going on if you're paying attention. Send a comment to me in the comment section. I can chat. I can answer your question, what you think. But people have, I think, been, yeah, their store's still in the Capitol, even with the guns drawn. Somebody's going to come in there with the riot gear, and they're going to just sweep these people out of there. That's what I think. This is bad. This is nuts. I mean, I thought some protesting. Sorry about that. I thought some protesting would happen. I thought maybe, some clashes with cops would happen. Maybe even attempting to get inside. But they got inside and guns drawn, shots fired. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is real. But who is going to be the victor? Because remember, like I said, this is the third time I'm going to say it now. Abraham Lincoln suspended habeas corpus. He suspended the Constitution. He threw people in jail without charging them with anything. And he did that to protect the Union. And it was like that during the entire Civil War. He just suspended the Constitution. And people look back at that like it was a heroic thing to save the country. The people who are storming the Capitol, they believe that they're doing the same thing. They're defending the country. Are they correct? Are they not? It all depends on who gets the leverage, who claims the authority in there. Because right now they've suspended the vote. They've suspended all that. So technically right now these people are winning with a heckler's veto. This escalated quickly. Went from this morning, people just, building up in the streets, 12 p.m., hearing Donald Trump talk. Now we're at 3:30 and somebody's probably been shot. Are they dead? I don't know. People are still climbing the walls to get up there. They say people need to be off the streets by 6 p.m. They're going to issue a curfew by 6 p.m. And you know what happens if you're out after curfew? Ask Antifa. You get romped. If you're out after curfew, ask Antifa what happens. You get romped. And if these Trump supporters, if they are Trump supporters, revolutionaries, LARPers, whatever you want to call, whatever you want to call these people, it's just going to be bad after 6 p.m. It's just going to get worse. And because they're occupying the Capitol building. The Capitol building has been occupied. Checking the phone quick. I don't know if I have the 1 second. We might have a guest coming on. So there's something that you might look forward to. Let me see. I have to find the correct equipment for that. I'll be right back. But we might, if I get the right equipment, we might have ourselves a guest. Be right back.
Plenty of other emergency vehicles out here, but there is very little, if real, no
Shooting victim transported from the U.S.
to the action, and where they're trying to get people out of, and we're trying to prevent other people from going in, is all within the Capitol building. And, frankly, whenever you come around this area, if we were here, let's say, 1 week ago, there are plenty of Capitol Hill police officers who are watching the perimeter of the Capitol complex. It's a massive complex. You do see some, I guess there are some police officers sort of close to try to prevent people to get up from that side of Constitution, but the plaza here where you see all of these people, that's just packed and packed with protesters, and that's really all you got on yourself. Thank you.
All right. So let's see if we can get ourselves a guest in here. We can talk about what's going on here because this is just off the hook. Ay, 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 ay.
East Coast time when he heard a call from over the Capitol Hill Police radio that shots had been fired inside. Now the victim has been taken to the local hospital. As we watch that, I want to bring in my colleague Chris Wallace, who was watching as well. And Chris, we've got 90 minutes till shutdown. I don't know what they do with the National Guard. We'll wait on that until we get further clarification. But for the time being, we need to secure this place, and we need to get it done now. I put in the Gray doorbell, and there are pictures that are out that indicate that, at least in the case of the Senate.
Alrighty, so I just sent an invite to a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in a while on the stream, so this will be interesting. Get his input, but this is still insane. So the shooting victim has been transported from the U.S. Capitol, so at least the person is going to go to the hospital. But what in the world is going on? This is nuts. So somebody ran in there, took the chair, and they got shot. Good Lord, man. Hopefully my friend will get in here soon. This is insanity. Look at this. Trump encourages supporters to stay peaceful. Well, that's not working. It's not working. Stop the violence, yeah. Yikes. So, if you are watching, somebody's been shot. They've been taken from the U.S. Capitol to a hospital. People are still inside the Capitol building. There's so many people flooding the Capitol. There's more and more people showing up. And once curfew hits, it's going to get worse. Right now, you think it got bad. Because I've seen these videos of the violence inside. This is crazy. So it was a woman, and she was shot in the neck. Good Lord. Yikes. They're the senator's being evacuated by the railway system down below. Here's the video. woman was shot in the neck here. Look at that. This is good God, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, this might get the stream taken down, but yeah, dude, this is insane. She's gone. Oh my God. She's dead. Yeah, it looks like she's dead, guys. I think this woman's passed away. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a bad day, guys. This is a bad day. This is a very bad day. This is a very, very, very bad day. People breaching the outside from the scaffold. Oh my God. They actually got inside Nancy Pelosi's office, and they're actually like on her computer. I'm sure it's been like closed down, encrypted, but geez, you can actually see there's this thing here. This black thing says like there's police activity and there's a threat in the building. That's their actual computer, guys. Oh my Lord, we are just. God, jeez, man. Yay. Guys, again, what in the world? This is just. I wouldn't be uploading these videos. Oh boy. Good Lord. Gotta plug in my phone, guys. So the person, I saw the video of the person who got shot. Yeah, that's not good, guys. It's not good. It's, sad to see. Looked like she's dead. Because she got shot right then. She was bleeding from like the mouth area, so she got shot somewhere in the neck bronchial. Yeah. If she doesn't get medical attention right away, she's dead. But remember, in some places they want to prioritize COOF patients, so she could be waiting behind Granny who's got a cough and she's got a sucking neck wound there. But anyway, yeah. What is this? What is your opinion on what this is? Is this a revolution? Is this a LARP going bad and people learning the hard way? Are more people going to get hurt? Just somebody's gotten hurt already. What is the consequences of this? What are the consequences? What does this mean? Here, look. Because this only gets worse. Here, look. This is the headline on BuzzFeed News. BuzzFeed News. That's Trump supporters stage an attempted coup, storm the Capitol. There you go. That's the media now. The media is churning it up. The media spin is spinning it up. It's gonna be crazy, man. National Guard is on the way. White House press secretary saying the National Guard, Trump is going to sick the National Guard on these people. I know, but like they laugh and spit on people who are like just defending their rights. Haha, well, we're going to use and abuse it. So of course, I can see why people have done this. I can see why. I can see the arguments because I've listened to the arguments. And there's some legitimacy to these arguments. There's more people voted in PA than were actually registered to vote. They got more mail-in ballots back than they sent out. How do you account for that? Any glitch went from Trump to Biden, nothing vice versa. That is statistically impossible. There's a lot of good things, but they didn't even allow those arguments to be flushed out or explored. So there you go. Reactions have consequences. And I'm not saying that this is the government had this coming, or America had this coming, or the left or the right, or somebody, whoever had this coming. I'm just saying it's happening. It's happening. So tell me that I'm wrong, that there isn't somewhere that has manifested a reaction from these people that can be traced and can be talked about and discussed. Tell me that there isn't, or tell me what you think this is. Because, I mean, what we're seeing is people storming a Capitol building, somebody getting shot, people are an armed standoff with guards. I mean, come on. Tell me what you think. Is this a revolution? Is this a LARP gone bad? Because remember, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to repeat it. Abraham Lincoln suspended the Constitution, threw people in jail for no reason because they were a threat to the Union. He is seen as a hero for defending the Union. It's all based on who the victor is. Now, who's going to be the victor here? Because curfew's in 2 hours and 15 minutes. And you know what happens after curfew? Ask Antifa. Riot cops come out. Not just rubber bullets, but they got the foam colored bullets. You can still get killed by those. Attack on our capital will not be tolerated. Pence, attack on our capital will not be tolerated. Yeah, these people, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. And you know what's sad is a lot of these people who promoted this thing have gone suddenly very quiet. Like Ali Alexander. He was the main guy behind this. Let's see if he's saying anything. Has his account been suspended? 2 tweets in the last hour. Let's see what he said. Now rise the hour of... Okay, well, no, that is... Democrats and media ended Republican, and the people responded, welcome to duh. So he's not really condemning what's happening. This, yeah. Huh. Yeah, he's kind of stopped tweeting. So, yeah. I got to invite my friend again. He's finally ready to come in. Hopefully he can join us. And, yeah. We are nearby. The focal point of the protest is the Capitol, and so we are nearby. I would just ask. Come on. See, like again, there's 2 people watching. I don't know who it is, but send me a question. Tell me what you think. We can discuss it. National Guard is on the way. This is just going to go from bad to worse. Where is he? He's probably has to download this thing again. Oh, there we go. I had to stream. There we go. Hey. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, man? Can you hear me? Hello, hello? I don't know what's going on, if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just had a little bit of a technical glitch there.
Gotcha.
You know that's how I roll.
Yeah, always with the glitches, right?
Yeah. No. Sorry, I had the monitor turned on. So good.
Dude, I don't know if you have any feeds on, if you got like Sky News or something on over there, but there, dude, somebody's been shot. I saw the video. It's graphic. This poor lady, I think she's dead because like in this video, she's just like you can see her like life draining out of her body as because she was shot in the neck. But yeah, what does this mean? Are people are still climbing all over the Capitol? They're still getting inside, and curfew is in 2 hours, give or take. And ask Antifa what happens after curfew.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought there was going to be some rowdy protests, fights with cops, maybe even an attempt to get inside the building, but I didn't know they had the conviction. I thought they lacked the conviction to do anything like this, but people are doing. But what's happening? Is this revolution? Is this LARP gone bad? And that depends on who gets out on top. I mean, I'm not trying to say like, oh yeah, civil war, but look what's happening. I mean, it's happening.
It certainly is happening, and my perspective on the situation is that you can't have 10 months worth of the left, the Democrats, the political establishment, and their media foot soldiers condoning and embracing violence,
Fomenting it, yeah.
fomenting it, and then not expect that that's going to spill out on the other side. And it goes back even farther than that, because you've had those same Democrats and that same foot soldier branch of the Democrats in the media, within the 85% of the mainstream media, railing against Trump for the past 4 years and suggesting that his presidency is illegitimate, impeachment, etc., etc., etc. This was a powder keg that was always going to blow. And the last 10 months have fucking caused this. Now, I'm not in agreement with the scenes we're seeing right now. I don't condone that at all, and I don't think you do either. But at the same time, it's understandable how this shit's going to pop off the way it has right now.
Because I've made that argument. It's people are just like the Black Lives Matter people, riled up, pent up. They were locked down. They had supposed shootings and they sparked off in the summer. Conservatives, in my opinion, they have more control and more patience. But at this point, people can see there is plain irregularities that need to be addressed. But if you're being told that you need to shut down or sit down, shut up, be ignored, and you need to take it a lot. And I mean, at this point, we're going to get to around a year soon of going to be just controlled by COVID. And Joe Biden wants a 3-month, 90, 100-day lockdown again. And we're going to just start
Exactly right. The thing is that,
and this has driven people mad.
You got federal buildings getting burnt down in fucking Seattle, and that's perfectly acceptable.
No, it never happened because those are peaceful protests.
There you go, peaceful protests. So,
but you know what's going to happen here? Radical right-wing extremists attacking our democracy. The Democrats are correct. We need to put all these people on lists. They need to be ostracized. They need to be canceled. And they're gonna have a mandate for that.
Yep, 100%. 100%. It's I don't think that this breaking point and what we're seeing right now is the best course of action, but I can understand the pent-up fucking anger where it comes from.
I mean, and a lot of other avenues have been closed, either justifiably or unjustifiably, and those grievances aren't being heard. So this is the same. I'm not trying to say, revolution. I'm not trying to use these tropes and stuff, but what happened in 1773 and 4 when they did the Boston Tea Party, when they were being taxed without representation? They said, enough. We tried to air our grievances, and you guys ignored us and said, shut the fuck up. So I mean,
can I just cut you at that point? But the point that you said, these people aren't being heard. And how is that argument any different to any argument you've heard from BLM protesters?
And I'm not trying to show that it's like my bias or like my partisan nature or a partisan nature. I'm trying to say that, but when they're saying that, like BLM marching around chanting while you're dining, people are dying, and that's under the context of the police shooting black and other minorities at every second of the day as quick as much as they can because they're the police and they're getting away with it because it's a systemic structured racial system. There's that argument, and then there's, hey, I've seen a video of them counting ballots 3 or 4 times, pulling them out of their asses pretty much. And then the court's saying, well, you don't have any standing, go home. So, I mean, the arguments are, it's like there are differences in the arguments based on one where you can pull up actual statistical facts showing that one argument is hyperbolic and wrong, while the other one has legitimate grievances behind it which are being left unattended.
Well, the conspiracy only works on one side.
I know, and see,
that's why I said, you know,
perspective. It's about perspective.
Well, you know, the media and the media being foot soldiers for the Democratic establishment.
They can reinforce lies.
They've sowed the ground for this to happen. They've sowed the ground for this to happen. You know, it's hardly surprising.
Oh man, I'm seeing a story, but I'm watching a load of cops, like a line of cops, heading straight into the Capitol. These people are going to get chased out of this building pretty quickly.
Can you can you bring this up on the computer so we can watch it in real time?
Yeah, let me see if I can bring up I mean, I'm watching it on Fox News, but you know, fuck Fox News. But I'll see if I can bring up what I'm watching here on maybe on the YouTube or something. See what I can do here.
Oh, by the way, really good to stream with you again, brother.
I know, right?
It's been a while. It's been a while. You know, under happier circumstances.
Right.
You know, like playing. What was the video game we played before the goof? What was that?
Oh, it was we played Evolve, the Evolution Evolved, like that
No, we played the one where we can infect the world, and we had a competition. We did it live.
Yeah, it was that Plague game, Plague Inc.
Yeah, Plague. Yeah, that was it was good times. Good fun.
All right, well, there we go. So I got it up on the thing here. This is one of the live streams from Fox News.
All right, cool. Brilliant. I'm just logging back into my Twitter here. Kill me.
Yeah, this is crazy. FBI deployed, so now they're deploying the FBI. They're deploying the FBI. The plot thickens, everybody. What is this? Hit me up in the comments section. Do you believe this is a revolution? Do you believe this is a LARP gone horribly wrong? Do you believe these are Trump supporters? These are revolutionaries? These are Antifa in disguise? Tell me what you think. Because like I was saying, I said this multiple times. I don't know if you heard or not already, because I know you were watching a little bit before you jumped in. But I said that Abraham Lincoln.
I wasn't watching anything.
Oh no, that's okay. I said, but this is what I said.
I was fucking around and taking up cigarette smoking again.
Right. Yeah. Right. Stressed out enough. But here's the thing. I mean, okay. During the Civil War, when it just first broke out, Abraham Lincoln pretty much suspended the Constitution. threw people in jail without any trials, without any hearings, let them in there for years to protect the Union and conserve the country. And people look back and revere him as a hero for doing these things. It's all down to perspective. Who wins? Who wins the day? It was the North. It was America who won against the Confederacy. So he was, in return, justified for his previous actions. Excuse me, I'm burping a little bit. I'm drinking a little beer here, but his previous actions were excused because he won. The side who wins gets to dictate the courses of the response to the action. Look at this; these people were still climbing the sides of these buildings here. The cops are coming. You guys, it was crazy at first, but you guys are about to get routed. This is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Continued security threat inside the cat. So what's happening? People are taking pictures. People have gotten into the offices of Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell. And they're taking pictures of their computers. And one showed Nancy. I found it funny. Nancy Pelosi's like itinerary. And she literally has a hair appointment in a couple days.
Look, I think there is a fair argument that on one hand you cannot condone, you cannot be in disagreement with these level of activities from the left and then perpetrate the same yourself.
Uh-oh. Live feed went down. Let me see if I can get to another live feed.
All right.
No. Let's refresh. Let's refresh and see what I can find.
It looks like
no, it looks like their streams are down now. I think they aren't going to be showing us anymore coming from their end. So, that's not good.
Yeah.
But I can just keep describing what's happening on my screen. It's so weird. These people, they storm the Capitol, yet they're still following the rope, like the velvet rope things through the rotunda in the middle there. I'm like, dudes, like you've literally stormed the Capitol. Somebody's been shot, but you're still following the tour line guide velvet rope stuff. That to me breaks the whole thing. Like, come on, are you guys LARPing? Because you guys are about to get your asses kicked. I mean, if this is what this is, and the response from Trump, like to quell this, has been, in my opinion, pitiful. Nobody's listening to Trump. Nobody's listening to him saying, "Calm down, let's be peaceful." Nobody cares. People are riled up too much.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. People are riled up, and I said that from the outset. I don't think these actions are good at all, but I think they're understandable after the past, certainly the past 10 months.
Understandable, yes. Extremely acceptable. That's to be determined.
Yeah. So
Tim Pool's just dropped another video. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh man, dude.
It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating to say the least. I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's frustrating.
And I mean, this gives the ammunition to exactly what you don't want.
Well, I certainly don't want to see. I certainly don't want to see my side of politics engaging in these sort of shenanigans, and reducing themselves to the level of the people that they've condemned for the past 10 months. But as I've said, like, I understand where it comes from, and I understand that this was a boiling pot that was bound to overflow at some point. So,
But like if I can just say something, I was having this same exact discussion with my wife a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Is that this whole stooping to their level only makes you as good as they are, and yes, there can be good arguments for that being said, but the thing is, I touched on this when I first started streaming. The people on the right have their principles. People on the left have what they perceive as principles, but like I just said there, listen to what I said, what they perceive of as principles. To them, they are their principles. To me, it's completely foreign, and it's vice versa. To them, my principles are horrid, horrendous, and they need to be cleansed.
Yeah,
In my opinion, and it's likewise. But here's the: if they are willing to suspend their principles, which, in my opinion, they don't have, because their principles align with pretty much what I say goes. This mentality. That's the way they can use. That's why they can scream the loudest. They can stomp their feet the hardest, and they always get the other side to bend or cave, because it's all about their threatening violence, and they do become violent on several occasions. That's like, in our eyes, there's a certain standard, and they are destroying that standard, and they're lowering themselves. But if that comes out to be advantageous, and it brings you success, there has to be an argument to be said that if you on the other side are on the receiving end and are losing, what point is there to uphold your principles if in a matter of time you won't be able to uphold your principles because you're either gone, you're subjugated, you're arrested, you're in a gulag, you're not there anymore to actually to live out and fulfill your principles. So there is an argument, and I lean to that argument, saying that in order to sustain the principles that we have of freedom of speech, free like liberty, like personal choice, you need to sometimes put that aside, but remind yourself why you're doing that, take care of the threat, and then reinstate that. That's what they did in World War II. I mean, that's what they did, like, for a lot of these wars. A lot of pacifists went to fight. I mean, look what FDR did. He interned the Japanese, and we recognize that's a horrible wrong. But desperate times, desperate measures. I don't want to use that trope, but that's one of those tropes.
Yeah, no, look, I do think you've got a point there, man. You know, for sure.
Because they're willing to throw away whatever they believe in to get what they want. People on the right are less willing to do that, and in the end, they just lose anyway. So, fight fire with fire.
Yeah,
sounds bad, but what other option?
Certainly, I was really only talking within the context of the last 10 months, but this sort of cultural socio-political sort of divide exists beyond that point, and has for a long time.
Joe Biden's talking, by the way.
Has he slipped over on his dog yet?
No, he's talking about how America has overcome like dark times, and we need to come together and be peaceful and look ahead to the future. And the same stuff he's been tweeting for the past 7 months.
Yeah. Anyway, good on him.
Unity for everybody, but let's throw people onto lists and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a mess, isn't it? Like the world's a mess, Harry. The world's a mess.
Yeah, I mean, that, this is very disconcerting to see. I mean,
It's
what
just-
does this
know
mean?
do you know what it is, dude? Do you know
What's
what it
going to
is?
happen on the 20th when there's inauguration? I mean,
Do you know what it is? It's not disconcerting. It's devastating. Because
leaders the courage to stand
the world's gone to shit, brother. The world's gone to shit.
well,
know?
I was watching a Computing Forever video, and there's a very good
And-
argument he was talking about.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I posted a tweet the other day, and let me bring this up. Let me bring this up,
to put the rest of the world
and I'll read it.
really
I don't have control over the computer screen like you do. But
kept our eyes on that common good.
have you got? I'm not even watching on YouTube. It's like this is the first live stream I've done in a long time. You got some people watching, bro?
Yeah, it says there's 3 people watching. I'm not actually watching it myself, so I'm not one of those 3 people. So
Neither am I. But I bet they
hey,
love
cheers to everybody who's watching. Remember, you guys can interact too. Leave us a response. What do you guys think? Do you think this is bad, good? Who gets that on top?
Everyone thinks it's bad.
Well, some people think this is good. Some people saying that the people storming the Capitol are preserving and defending the Constitution. And you know what? If they win, that could be the case. But
no, hang on. My mind was talking about the world I was thinking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody else around the world is literally dunking on us right now.
No.
So,
I'm talking about the world in general and the trajectory that we're on is not good.
oh yeah.
That's where I was going, because I was thinking about reading you this tweet. I wrote it's very easy for people on social media. Are you with me?
Yeah. No. I am.
All right. So I wrote, it's very easy for people on social media to say they'll rise up, fight for power, not take the vaccine, etc. But when society is hurtling toward a place where compliance will be the only way to resurrect some semblance of normality, many will cave. And that's the position that we're in right now. That there is a lot of people right now who the Capitol building's shown us something different, so maybe it's the wrong time for me to say this, but there are a lot of people who are going to take an L and just comply. And the problem is with all this sort of stuff, dude, like, what's going on?
Oh, Biden just finished up. He's calling on Donald Trump to address the nation and condemn what's happening and tell people to stop. I mean, it's pretty easy. That position is pretty much, a layup. Yeah, that's all Biden has to do is be like, hey, Donald Trump, tell your people to stop. I mean, I think conditions. Some people are claiming this could be a psyop, that all those people were Antifa and hiding. You know what? Some of those people, maybe a couple of them were, but I mean, a lot of the Proud Boys said they're going to dress in black too, so they can blend in and pretend to be BLM and Antifa, because apparently the cops are now on BLM and Antifa's side. Some of that can be circumstantially true to a certain extent. I've seen some videos where cops are just allowing BLM to point paintball guns at Trump supporters, and the cops are just letting them do that. So I'm not trying to say that but there's a response and a reaction. What time is it over there in Australia?
7:45 a.m.
Wow, you're up early, man. Oh, jeez, man. So yeah, so
Well,
I don't know
no,
what to think because if
it's-
these people, if I don't know how many people are still in the Capitol, but if they are controlling the Capitol by 6 p.m., that means they're going to go like these cops are going to go inside.
Yeah.
And and here we are. We got ourselves a few more comments. I don't know, but
because it's 4:15 p.m. for you right now. Yeah.
4:15. Yeah, 4:15 p.m. on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like, yep. Is it a lark gone bad? I think in the end these people are going to get their asses kicked and chased out of the Capitol.
Oh, dude, yeah, they're gonna get fucked up. Dude. They're gonna get fucked up.
Somebody's already been shot. I'm sure they're dead.
The thing is, this whole siege is gonna do nothing. All it is on the part of these Trump supporters who are doing this. And I understand the motivation. I understand the frustration. But all it is, at the end of the day, when we're talking 12 or 24 hours later, all we're talking about is bad optics.
I remember I did a video on optics a couple of years ago.
Bad optics. And so it's all it's doing is when you've got 85% of the media who are left wing, this is not good. This is not good. This is bad optics. It's gonna for the majority of people who are low information, all it's gonna do is reinforce.
Oh, these people actually are fascistic Nazis.
Yeah, that's what it's going to reinforce for them. They're going to go, oh my fucking god, these people are fucking crazy, you know.
See, but like both sides agree that the Democrats and the Republicans don't give a shit about the people anyway. So I mean, you got both sides agreeing that they want to remove politicians. I'm you know what I'm trying to make a point. Both sides agree that politicians need to be removed. It depends.
Yeah.
Like people need to vote, people need to do these things, but then people ignore that and like look at these incidences and act like it's in a vacuum when it's not.
When we talk about both sides, or you talk about both sides, right? We're talking about people who are informed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and
we're not talking about Joe Schmo down the street, you know, who's watching the nightly news and who's, you know, reading whatever newspaper or online whatever, you know. We're not talking about those people because those people are the ones that we have to those are the ones that we have to convince.
Trump's going to deliver a Twitter message, a video Twitter message, so we'll have to keep our eyes out for that.
Yeah.
Is this it?
No, I think that was his speech from a couple of hours ago.
Okay, yeah. Let me get on my Twitter here and take a quick look. Start shooting Trumpkins. Okay, that's nice.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Definitely, like, no, I don't kill people. But
no, don't kill people. Killing people is bad, Harry.
Yeah. I mean, but like, what are the ramifications from this? When they are they going to adopt these lists where they can be like, well, these people are troublemakers. We need to keep an eye on them.
Unless you're on a bad LSD trip, and then you think people are fucking Smurfs, and you push them.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Trumpkins are chunks of shit, and they need to be flushed. Let's start now. Open fire. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look. I find the stuff that gets said on Twitter, the stuff
Oh,
that
here.
gets,
I got the Trump audio.
all right, gangster, bring it up.
From us. I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened, where they could take it away from all of us, from me, from you, from our country. This was a fraudulent election, but we can't play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. You've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel. But go home and go home in peace.
Good man. Good man.
Okay, I can agree with 99% of that.
Yeah.
It's just I think the tone is like missing the mark slightly.
Oh yeah, of course it's missing the mark. Of course it's missing the mark. You gotta understand something about Trump, and as much as we love him,
That's not going to calm anybody down. Yeah.
Huh?
That's not going to calm anybody down.
No. But the thing is that as much as we love Trump, you have to understand about the guy. Like he does, to a certain degree, have a very narcissistic personality and a win at all cost personality.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a personality that's like fucking let's go. So he's never gonna deliver a message where it's no, this is horrible, this is bad, blah blah, like, oh my god, peace, love, and tolerance. No, he's gonna do the bare minimum. He's gonna do the bare fucking minimum.
So they can't like interpret what he said as incitement or something.
Exactly. He's gonna do the bare minimum. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but the Secret Service is going in to help so he's sending the Secret Service in, they're sending the FBI, the feds, and the federal agents are going to be cracking Trump supporters in the head. And that was issued by Trump or Pence or whoever. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, dude, Trump, I love him.
Trump knows he's done, and that's why I said this like a week ago.
Yeah,
he's done.
Yeah. Dude,
that's what I'm saying. Declassify JFK, like pardon Assange, release the UFO files, everything.
Yeah, well, UFO files, man. Big X-Files fan over here, man. Fucking bring it on, bro.
Yeah.
You and I, we're going up on the mothership, bro.
Declassify that one video from the other year of your bedroom and stuff.
No, that's not true. Oh, I know you're into that shit, but the president
snuff films, all right. Let's go. No,
dirty, Harry. You're a dirty man, but that's
so I mean, look, like the world is literally on fire. I mean, what else can I do but I'll grab a chair, grab a drink, and crack a joke.
Oh, dude, it's just it's depressing, man. It's really super depressing. I mean, and the thing is, I don't want to talk about it on a live stream, but my personal circumstances, and my personal circumstances in regard to the USA. So the past 10 months for me have been have been dreadfully horrible and not just dreadfully horrible, but heartbreaking. So, it's a gut wrench. It really is.
Yeah, like.
Thanks, brother.
I don't know what, because I'm not good at like trying to to make people feel better, because like.
But you don't have to. As I prefaced it, and I said I'm not going to go into it. We're on a live stream.
But yeah, but no, I mean, I feel for it. I was just this. I've seen like other like happening in my own personal life too. Other people are dealing with struggles and stuff like that. Some perseverance going on. Some good like silver linings. But like yeah, people are just at the end of their tether.
Well, that's the thing, and the end of the tether, as I've said repeatedly throughout the time that I've been on this stream, the end of the tether is what has driven these people to storm the Capitol building, and I think we're both sort of on the same wavelength in terms of how we feel about that. But just that, and then we take the bigger picture as well. Like all of this has pushed so far, man. It has pushed people so far.
No, I mean, yeah, there's two like I know Scott Adams and a couple other people bring up since the propaganda has been so strong and the polarization has been facilitated by the media and social media by people being censored or like fact checkers coming in saying what's right or what's wrong. It literally creates two realities that both will deny the other side and both will just confirm and accept what their side is.
Well, and I think you and I for many years now, in the many years that you and I have been friends, um, both take a very sort of reasonable perspective on a lot of this stuff, even though we're both, sort of right wing.
And yeah, I supported Trump for a long time. It's like still in the back of my mind. I'm like, he helped facilitate this movement that's changed. I'm not trying to say that MAGA is corrupted, but like, it's like a phoenix. It can rise from the ashes, but like, it's more than just Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you remember back? Do you remember back? I want to say 2016, 2006, maybe late 2016, and you and I, we bought tickets to go to Kilroy. Do you remember that?
I actually was like behind that right off the bat. I was actually in contact with Based Mama. I was in contact with Computing Forever. I sent them the premium amount. I was going to get a first class ticket. It's going to be. I was going to have my name on the plaque on the wall. I was going to be. I wanted to say, hey, you know what? And yeah, personally, I'm like, hey, there's a little bit of an in to the in crowd of the YouTube people. Let alone knowing that that was a bad avenue to try to explore because YouTube was just about to implode on everybody in like a year or two anyway. So
yeah,
I avoided. I was able to actually get my refund because there was a whole huge refund debacle with that shit. A lot of people weren't able to get the money back. I was like first like week as soon as I saw like Computer Forever getting off board, I'm like, oh, I'm done. Pulled myself out, and then like after that, it was like a cascade.
Well, dude, I didn't have the I didn't have the dope ticket that you had. Like you had the premium ticket. Like I just had the basic bitch ticket. Like that was gonna get me into the event. Like I mean, I had a pretty dope hotel room booked, at Sky Harbor.
I had the flight all ready to go.
Yeah, I
with AAA, and I had to cancel that, and like I was out $400 for that because there's like a certain amount that you have to lay down as a deposit, like to ensure that they can put a but you lose that if you cancel.
Yeah, I had a hotel booked at Sky Harbor, like a double room hotel. Like it was like I had a room and Nicole had a room.
Yeah, I was gonna bunk up with you. We can do some naughty stuff.
But yeah, I remember when all that shit was going on, and that was when the first apocalypse happened. That's what I was trying to tie back into. That was when the first apocalypse happened. was around the time of that event being organized. And since then, everything has just got fucking insane. Everything has ratcheted up by 10 points, by 10 points, by 10 points.
Because I'm looking at this here. I'm like, these people who just stormed the Capitol, they're going to be left holding the bag here, and a lot of them are going to be looking like a bunch of idiots. Plus, I'm like, I saw some pictures of like some of these congressmen and women like cowering up on the balconies when downstairs people were getting inside. How many of these sycophantic leftists, like Democrats, are going to be like have this burned into their memory, and they're going to do everything in their power to bring the legislative hammer down onto everybody for this crap? So I'm like, yeah, it looks like this is foolhardy endeavors of people who, got carried away.
Oh yeah, definitely, it's definitely an emotional reaction, but it's an understandable emotional reaction from people who've basically had any emotional reaction to this degree suppressed for the past 4 years, and certainly the last 10 months. So yes, once again, not condoning it, but I understand.
Wow. This just in. Kelly Loeffler earlier, they were giving it to Warnock. This just in. Ossoff, they just gave it to Ossoff. So the Democrats just won both Senate seats in Georgia. So now they're gonna have a Senate simple majority. So that means they control the Senate, the White House, and the Congress. So Democrats get to run roughshod for the next 2 years.
Oh, fucking game over. Game over.
Oh, look, here's our old good friend. Except that you all spent 4 years saying based Orange Man will save us soon, and nothing happened.
I don't want to hear
Trust
it.
the celebs, blah blah blah. Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, if you want to listen to Bill Cooper and keep living in the past, that's fine, bro. But I'm pretty much done, so I really don't care.
I don't want to hear fucking. I don't want to hear fucking tweets.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, he can keep listening to Bill Cooper and whatever, but that's fine.
Who was that? Was that Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave can. Oh, is Dave in the live chat right now?
Yeah, he's in the comments section there.
Oh yeah. Well, Dave, keep listening to William Cooper, brother.
Yeah, that's fine.
And hello, Dave. But just I look. I don't even know what to do right now. I don't even know what to do. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to.
Well, I'm just focusing on work. I mean, because like people like think that that I've invested more into this than I am, and I'm like a sycophantic Trump emperor follower. But I mean, a lot of people, they want to keep in this whole mentality of like 4 years ago, and it's just tired and boring.
Yeah, no, I don't. Well, I don't think you are, because I mean, you and I have been friends for years.
I mean, I actually have people who are friends of mine who went down there, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I got work, so I mean, I still have it. Like, fortunate, like I said, like my job situation this year is on the better side. I'm still able to have a job. I changed jobs in the middle of this, like in July, I switched jobs, got a new one, able to work my hours. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult. Like, taxes are going to go up. You might have some crazy new policies pushed through. And yeah, of course, you have the Uniparty sending money to their friends. I've known this for a while. Some people want to take me out of context and think that I look through this tiny little lens of left-right paradigm when they're wrong. So I mean, like, it's just like white noise at this point. And yeah, they can claim, they're right, I'm right. Yeah, I've got a narcissistic huge head, but I mean, in the end, what does it really matter? Fine, cool, you can claim you're right. That's fine. I got work.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm starting to think fucking Russia's looking pretty good, bro. We should move there, dude.
Hey man, Moscow, Moscow. Da, na, 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 na. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, see, I'll have to go there. I'll go there. I have that song on my favorites list. I like that song so much.
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
yeah, bro. Move
go to
Russia.
Brazil. Why not? Brazil, Thailand,
Well,
Thailand. Hey, I've always wanted to go to Thailand. You know why I've wanted to go to Thailand, right?
you like lady boys, dude. I get it.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, motherfucker. That's why I love you, man. That's why you're my friend.
Got to like have a threesome or something.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, see, like for a while there, I'm thinking this stream was gonna get canceled, but now the stream will get canceled.
Ah.
See, I literally showed that video of that poor lady who got shot on the stream. Like, this could bring the stream down, but I haven't been down so far.
I've already.
I'm not gonna show it again. I'm not showing it again. Man.
Yeah. I've already.
I'm like,
seen
if I didn't get taken down for that, I'm not gonna get taken down for a training joke.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, people in the comments. Bye. Bye. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna keep working.
Has everyone left your comments section? Have they?
Oh well, someone keeps posting because they got to get the last word in. So because we're on the cope train over here. So, but whatever. I'm gonna like I've been saying this entire thing. I don't agree with what's going on. Is this revolution? Is this a LARP gone bad? It all depends on what the next couple hours say. But I don't think this is anything. So this just looks bad. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Like the next year is gonna be crazy in like what's gonna happen social media wise online. I want to see in the next couple months who gets deleted. That's gonna be interesting.
Dude, everyone's getting deleted, man. Everyone's getting deleted. I remember my original Twitter account, right? I remember like Tommy Robinson of all people followed me, right? And he followed me like 2 days before he got nuked off Twitter. And I'm like, oh well, that kind of sucks. Kind of sucks for me. I had a famous follower. He's gone. But
they went from 4 people watching to 1, so somebody got triggered.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that was that was 7 years ago. Everyone's getting nuked, dude. Everyone's getting nuked.
Well, it's gonna be just out in the open now. It's just gonna be blatant. There isn't gonna be any cover up. There ain't gonna be any media flat screen to be like, well, the suspected white supremacists. They're just gonna ban people and you're not gonna know about it.
Yeah, they're not gonna hide it anymore. They're not gonna hide it. I don't care. I think the healthiest thing to do is just to live your life, try to be as prosperous as possible, and more this shit. I know it's hard not to, but you kind of have to at a certain point, because otherwise it becomes detrimental.
Yeah, I mean, I guess eventually, for the time you just put your head down and work it, eventually you'll just get the knock on the door and then off to the gulag you go. So until then, you just make the best of it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm out there. I'm trying to buy a house in Arkansas right now. Like, I'm trying to live my life with my girlfriend, not you know, fucking get caught up with this stupidity, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, you gotta try to just mitigate what you can and just, find a little plot of land that can get overlooked, I guess. But
Well, I think at the end of the day, man, you just gotta find your own happiness, man, and accept there are things that you can't change, no matter how much you want to rally against.
yeah, but I mean, like, but how can you forge that happiness when there's so many forces who are actively trying to stop people from forging certain kinds of happiness?
No, because the happiness that you really need to have, the happiness that you really need to have that quenches your soul is going to start at home. And that's the happiness that you have with people like your wife, for example. That's pure happiness, man. And the happiness that you and your wife have, and the future you guys have together, like that can't be changed.
Your audio is a little bit off there. I notice if you tilt yourself to your left and bring your mic back to the left side, it's like less echoey.
Well, that's why I got this. That's why I got a boom arm.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, because I move around a lot.
But but that stems like the other side of that argument that stems like because you want to find your happiness, people want to maintain that, and people say that if I don't have any avenues to do that peacefully, I have to do that violently.
No. They'll do that. They'll do that. Here's the thing. Violence is understandable when there is a direct threat that is coming to steal your peace and happiness. But outside of that, violence should be absolute love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think I'm not trying to cut it short, but I do believe my wife will be home in maybe about 10-15 minutes. So once she does, we will have to end the stream, but we're still good for now.
That's cool. I can hop off now. You gotta get ready, man.
No, we're good. We can still chat. Unless there's not really much. I guess we can still talk about. Whatever. All we can do now is just watch what's going to unfold throughout the next couple hours and hope things don't get too much more out of hand than they already have.
Yeah. Well, let's bring it over and unless you keep streaming, man. Like, give me a call.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that.
I need to lube up to get pegged by your wife.
Oh man. Oh look. Yep. That's the stream done anyway. All right. Well, I guess we'll call it there. I have been streaming for about 2 hours, so maybe we might pop back in later on for another later aftermath stream. Maybe not. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut it off there. It's been crazy enough already. So to recap what you guys have been watching. People have stormed the Capitol building. They got inside. Somebody got shot. Is this a LARP? Is this a revolution? You can always hit me up on Twitter, on Parler. Let me know. And so this has been the Swamp Cleaner with my good friend Chris. It's been a while since we streamed together, so it's been very fun to do that. Hopefully next time it can be on better circumstances, but life is crazy. 2020 was crazy, and it seems like 2021 is starting off on just that same kind of foot. So we're going to leave it there. All right, everybody. See you later. This is Swamp Cleaner. Bye.